The Union government has moved forward with the third round of airport privatization by proposing the leasing of 11 Airports Authority of India facilities to private operators under the public-private partnership model. Background: Airport privatization in India. Airport privatization in India is part of a broader strategy to improve infrastructure efficiency, mobilize private capital, and reduce the financial burden on the public exchequer. Airports in India are largely owned and operated by the Airport Authority of India, which manages both aeronautical services, runways, terminals, and non-aeronautical assets, retail, parking, real estate. The process began in the early 2000s with the privatization of Delhi and Mumbai airports, followed by greenfield public-private partnership airports such as Bengaluru and Hyderabad. In 2019, 6 more airports were privatized, making a shift from a revenue share model to a per-passenger fee model. The current round represents a new phase as it introduces the building of metro and non-metro airports for the first time. Objectives of airport privatization. The core objectives of airport privatization: improving service quality, modernizing infrastructure, and increasing operational efficiency. Private operators are expected to bring an investment, adopt global best practices, and expand non-aeronautical revenue streams to cross-subsidize passenger costs. Airport privatization is also linked to India's long-term aviation growth strategy, with only about 6% of Indians currently using air travel. There is a significant untapped demand. Expanding airport capacity and improving connectivity are seen as essential for economic growth, regional integration, and tourism. Third round of airport privatization. The third round of privatization covers 11 airports grouped into 5 bundle packages. These airports are drawn from AAI facilities handling 0.1 to 1 million passengers annually, selected based on traffic potential, future growth projections, and geographical proximity. Once approved by the Public-Private Partnership Appraisal Committee and the Union Cabinet, bids are expected to be invited, with the tender process likely to begin in 2026. This round is also aligned with the National Monetization Pipeline, which seeks to monetize brownfield infrastructure to fund new public assets. Under the National Monetization Pipeline, airport privatization of 25 airports was projected to generate over rupees 20,000 crore. However, the aviation sector has lagged behind roads and railways in achieving monetization targets, prompting renewed policy focus. Revenue models and regulatory framework. A major issue in airport privatization is the shift from revenue sharing to per passenger fee models. Under this system, private operators pay Airport Authority of India a fixed amount per passenger index annually. While this provides revenue certainty to Airport Authority of India, it raises concerns about higher user charges. Airport tariffs are regulated by the Airport Economic Regulatory Authority, which approves under development fees, landing charges, and other tariffs. Non-aeronautical revenues are intended to offset passenger costs, but disputes have arisen over the underreporting of such revenues by private operators. Emerging concerns and criticisms. One of the biggest concerns is market concentration. Over the past few years, a single corporate group has acquired control over a large number of major airports, raising fears of monopoly or duopoly in the aviation ecosystem. This weakens the bargaining power of airlines and leaves passengers with limited choices. There are also concerns over rising costs for passengers. In some privatized airports, user development fees and ancillary charges have increased significantly after tariff revisions. Additional issues reported by passengers include congestion, high taxi charges, limited accessibility service, and declining service quality. To address this, the regulator has begun moving towards service-linked tariff regulation, purposing penalties for airports that fail to meet benchmarks such as security wait time, check-in duration, and passenger assistance. Way forward, India's aviation market is expected to grow rapidly, with airport capacity projected to increase from about 550 million passengers per annum to nearly 850 million in the next 5 years. Meeting this demand will require not just new airports but also effective regulation, competition safeguards, and consumer protection. Balancing private investment with public interest will be critical. Transparent bidding, caps on concentration, robust regulatory oversight, and accountability on service quality will determine whether Airport privatization delivers inclusive and affordable air travel.